What are we talking about?
What's up, True Feelings family? How you guys doing today? If you're new to my channel, my name is Crystal, and I hope you stay. And if you do, welcome to the family. And I hope all y'all is cooling off. It is hot as hell. Like I see the devil sitting outside my damn window, y'all. It's been hot, and it's about to get hotter. Anyway, let's get into this hot mess with Mama Carrie on her spiritual gummy journey. Now, before we start, you know, I just do videos. It's a review, but kind of not. I'm trying to figure out who paying for this building fund. They ain't even got enough people in that church to pay tithes for a building fund. I'm going to assume he's just written out that space for this damn show. He probably got a little ass ghetto ass church somewhere else. Or maybe the other members don't want to be on TV. But I'm trying to figure out, why would you need such a big space and all you got is 15, 6, he got less than 20 members that's in that church right now. I counted this shit. Less than 20 members in that damn church. You can't even get enough tithes and offering to take everybody out to dinner to the Red Lobster after this damn church service like church people do. You know they like to go out to eat and shit. Who paying for this building fund? So you got Mama, she's sitting there having her spiritual gummy moment, laughing, crying, listening to the message. She don't know what to think. But then she kind of got annoyed. She didn't show her annoyance. But I think this is where the spirit started making her feel some kind of way when he started preaching about the past and using and partying. And it's funny, if you load it, that's what was wrong with you, girl. That's why you felt attacked. The only reason she felt like the message was towards her because you felt guilty. Because you sitting up in the church loaded off of 3 gummies. That's why you felt like he was coming at you. He was basically just thanking God for his son-in-law to be out and out of prison, and he ain't doing the stuff that he used to do. He said everything that he needed to say about his past and let all that shit go. He even said he used to do booms for and everything. He reminds me a lot of my uncle, who was a pastor. A lot of these pastors today, at least in San Diego, they were all ex-drug addicts, and they turned into pastors so they could still do their pimp talk and take people's money. Because some of them, Lord forgive me, you know I'm telling the truth, some of them still ain't shit because I know who they are. Anyway, church always triggers me because I had some bad experiences. So, you know, I just always get a little triggered when I see pastors like him, because it's something about him that just kind of rubs me the wrong way. I can't stand it when pastors think that everybody that come into their life or in their family life want to be a preacher or a minister, like they ain't got no other dreams or aspirations that they want to do in their life. Don't nobody want to do that, what you doing, sir. And you ain't even good at it. You sitting there singing, dancing, shouting, just clowning. You like to talk and you like to be seen. Is what it looked like to me. But I tell this to everybody. I don't let everybody lay hands on me. You don't tell me you're a prophet. I don't give a shit what you are. If I feel your spirit is funky, you do not get to put your hands on my forehead and pray for me. I can pray for myself. Me and the Lord got that type of relationship, and so do y'all. Now Troy is like, I don't know what's wrong with her, but I ain't never seen her like this before. And I said, you ain't never seen her, period, according to what you said, that the lady left you at 2, dropped you off, you stayed with your father, went to foster care. You ain't never seen her in no capacity but loaded, as far as I'm concerned. So I didn't even really understand what you said when you said that, or why you said it. Didn't really make sense. Did it make sense to you guys? So she said, screw this. They've been in here too long. This shit should be over. They just dragging it out. At this point, she got up and she walked out. And I've been to churches like that where you there from 8 and you ain't getting out till 8. It's just ridiculous how long they can just go with a church service. Church service shouldn't be no more than an hour, hour and a half at the very max. But she left. She says, I'm tired. I'm hungry. I'm hot. I want to get out of this little prairie ass dress. And they just doing too much in there. It should just be over by now. She said, I'm old. Shit. I could be doing all this. No, you high. That's what you are, lady. Okay, there's a lot of old ass people that go to the church. My grandmother went to church when she couldn't even walk. She was going to church. You just have them damn gummies and you couldn't be in there because, like you said, you gonna go in there, you're gonna be set afire. The Lord was messing with your flame, girl. He was messing with you. So she stood up there for a while. She said, shit, they still in there singing and carrying on, and they show him just hooping and hollering, and they singing all off key. It was just like, oh my God, you guys need to just knock it off. You are doing too much. So she walked her ass back in that church. It's like, come on now, you doing too much. So Troy came out. She's like, first of all, shit too long, and I'm feeling like they exposed me. But she wouldn't say how they exposed her, because what she ain't saying is you feeling guilty because you high under them damn gummies, boo-boo. That's what it was. And I can't understand, like your son said, now you talking about you feel like drinking. How you gonna come out of the church and feel like drinking? Baby, that ain't nothing but the devil. So they send a little baby out there with Troy, and she's just having a conversation with them, saying, I ain't going back in there. I don't want to go back in there. Then she tried to change the subject and talk about little girl, so little boy didn't get all into it. Then it switched and he went back into church. Then they sent the little boy back outside to see if he could butter up. Mama, she said, you're supposed to meet my grandparents, so you gotta go back into the church. She's like, I ain't going back in that church. She's like, I hated to do this to a little boy, but she's like, I am not going back in that church. She says, I'll meet them when they come out down this church, maybe when they be smoking some weed or something. She is such a trip. They probably do get down too, because Father Soul looked like Mr. Magoo with them damn glasses on. But she sent that little boy back in. She said, tell them I'm not, and they probably need to bring their ass up out of there. You've been at church for 20 hours. It is time to go. I'm hot, hungry, and old and high, and got the munchies. So I gotta go. Tell their ass, get their ass out that damn church. So he went back in and told her mama, she ain't coming out. She ain't coming out. So finally, after they got through hooping and hollering, everybody come out. She's sitting in the car, and she didn't want to get out and say shit. But finally, she met the people, and, you know, she just said, I felt like you guys exposed me. You guys exposed me. And they just sitting there listening like, how the fuck did we expose you? They don't understand, because they don't know that this goofy ass heifer was sitting in church high off of 3 gummies, and all those 3 gummies just hit her all at once. Plus she was feeling convicted sitting in that church high when he started preaching about being partying high and how to get out of that and where you at now today, and you realize you was still in the same damn place, whether you're high off gummies or high and drunk. Either way it go, you acted inappropriate for meeting these people for the very first time. You really did. You might as well have been drunk, lady. You might as well have been fucking drunk. The way you carried on. I understand church is long. I've been to churches where, yeah, I feel the same way too. Just don't go back again. But you don't go there and disrespect it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like I said, you may not be on your little alcohol, but you might as well be. You might as well be, because it seemed like you got the same funky ass behavior, whether you are on some gummies that didn't make you too happy, or whether you've been drinking. That's just how I see the shit. I still like me some little Karen, but Karen, you got to get it together. And I'm just not understanding her and that boy's relationship. For them to have had this strained relationship, they seem very, very fucking comfortable together, and it's very confusing to me. But Troy is also a really cool kid, in my opinion. So far, he's done nothing for me to say anything different about him. He has a very calm demeanor about himself. He don't pop off. He's patient. That little thing, I like his relationship with the little boy. It's just so cute. He just seems like a good dude. So I don't know where and when it's gonna go left, if it's gonna be his fault or Zura's fault. I know I said her damn name wrong. I don't know whose fault it's gonna be, but I like him. I like his personality so far. He's one of the coolest dudes on here right now. So we shall see. Episode coming this Friday. See where this lands once they go to visit his daughter. I think that's when things will take a big turn for the worse. Now let's get into Joey and Kim, because I'm wondering if you notice some shit that I'm noticing. Now it won't be long. All they did was celebrate their Christmas and shit. He came back, like I said in the last video, he was gone for a while. He went and he came back because he had got a dang on ring. So now they're waiting for Papa to show up. Is Pop-Pop gonna come over? And Pop-Pop got some damn answers. And Pop-Pop is still pissed off about 20 years ago that he swear that boy stole that bike. And I believe that he did, because there's something he said when he was talking to Pop-Pop. He said, I might have run across the back or seen the bike or something, but I didn't take the bike. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You probably sent one of your friends to get the bike. That's why you ran across it and saw it. Even if you did that, you could have said something. But when you're an addict, you don't give a shit about people. But speaking of addicts, because Daddy was like telling his ass, I just need you to take care of my daughter and these kids and get a job, because Daddy didn't seem too happy when he tried to propose, but when he proposed to show that he's changing, He had a little conversation with his niece, stole $40 from her when he was in his damn addiction, because she's like, I don't even know his ass. He been in and out so much, I don't even know his ass. But she's still mad about her $40 And what you should have did, little fucker, is gave her a card, a Christmas card with $60 in it, maybe 80, maybe 100, because of what you did. You broke that little girl's heart. But anyway, I say that to say this, because Paw said, I think that boy gonna be getting loaded in about 3 months. I felt like he was loaded then. I was an opiate user. I did that brown and white mixed together for 7 years of my life, sticking that shit in my arm. And one thing I know about addicts, we can sneak and do it for a little bit, because we'll just do a little bit. I was watching his eyes. And one thing about people when they're high off of certain things like opiates, heroin, whatever, when you try not to nod, there's this roll that happens because you're trying to stay focused and hope nobody notice. I hope I can get a scene as I'm doing this. I used to show scenes where you could just really see so I can prove my freaking point. But homeboy was on something then, because he was doing a little draggy. I said, you had a little bit of something. You just didn't go too far. And that's how they start off, not going too far. Next thing you know, they done full blown. So I think Paw, you wrong. I think he gonna be out there using before these damn 3 months, because them damn little kids gonna stress him the fuck out. Just being a parent and being responsible is going to stress him out. I'm hoping that we can get a different outcome. I would love to. I would love to be wrong. I would love to be wrong and see him make it. Trust me, I ain't rooting for him to fuck up. I would love to be wrong. I just don't think I am, because I think he was loaded then. That is just my opinion. Anyway, don't be an asshole, y'all. I see y'all with something else later on.